A closer look at the individual trainers using Cheekpieces and building on last month's issue highlighted the trainer PJ Rothwell. We'll now take a more in-depth look at his record with our initial filters from the previous article in place. As you can see in the table above, he has profited every one of the last 5 years on places at the BSP place price. The ROI is incredible overall at 73.27%. As an aside, wins are in profit too, but down in no small part to two big winners. Back to places then. He's picked them up at a very good 30.87%. Running the results in a spreadsheet shows us that at the BSP place, odds we could have expected him to pick up 12 places. Actual figure is 11.95. As you can see, he has in fact picked up 46 places. The average place odds are 6.77. That's naturally raised a little by the outlying high odds, so a more accurate figure is the median of 5.20, with which we'd need a 19% place strike rate to break even. He's hitting 30.87%. Let's have a closer look to see if there are any other filters we can apply and get a little system here. There are quite a few jockeys who haven't recorded a place win, but we are loathed to remove any of them because the biggest win of all was from a solo ride to date. The only real valid filter is from the number of horses in the current race who won last time out. If there are two or more, then we get the very contrasting overall figures. The full 5-year table can be seen here. This gives us a nice little yearly microsystem that should give us around 2 to 6 bets each month. This year, for example, the spread is as follows: January 5, March 6, April 3, May 2, June 2, July 6, and August 3. Just February with no bets so far this year. The most recent winner was in August with Damoso winning at Ballinrobe with place odds of 3.84. Back to our base setting now of Cheekpieces worn and years 2021 to 2024. We'll look now at jockeys and trainers and compare how they do riding horses with cheekpieces versus riding a horse with no headgear to see if there are any stark differences anywhere and see who performs best. Trainers first, and we'll use a minimum of 500 qualifiers without headgear and then compare various stats to their record with the use of cheekpieces. From the list, we then removed all those trainers who've had less than 20 wins with cheekpieces, as we want those who use it at least fairly regularly and have had some success with it. After that, we removed all those with an A/E of less than 1.00. As this suggests, they are not winning as regularly as they should based on their odds, which doesn't suggest the cheekpieces are of any real benefit, and particularly not in terms of finding some value. Next, we removed all those who have a lower strike rate with cheekpieces than they do with no headgear. The final trimming of our trainers is all those who have an A/E with cheekpieces are less than their A/E with no headgear. Again, suggesting there's no real benefit. This leaves us with 26 trainers. The first table is simply a list of what percent of total runs the horse wearing cheekpieces accounts for when totaling no headgear and cheekpieces together. Note, we have ignored all other headgear use. There's a few approaching half of their runners, which is somewhat surprising, we have to admit. There's over half, though, who use it less than a quarter of the time, and even a couple who use it very sparingly. If you would like to see and read more articles and systems like this, then click on the link in the description to register for your free copy of On Course Profits.